Well, what a question! Because on the one hand, a question, an election that nobody wanted, but on the other hand, you've got COVID and climate change as these burning issues, literally burning issues, and you've also got the mail-in ballot, which could help to encourage people to vote as well. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a great question. There was some rebounding of the turnout. The turnout had gone down to like 58-60%. It came up a little bit in the last couple of elections, and I'm guessing that it'll be a bit higher again. I just think that there's enough concern out there, even if there isn't, even if there's dislike of the election and the fact that it was called. And even though O'Toole is not really scaring people to the polls as much, you've got these underlying issues, and you've got the mail-in ballot. So I'm guessing that it could be in the high 60s. I'm just guessing, but
okay.
Maybe even the 70s. But
And Paul,
I'm not. Turnout is really hard to predict. We saw Stephen Harper's Conservative governments get elected a couple of times with very low voter turnout.
Yeah,
I think in 2008 it was under 60%. It was a kind of an extraordinary situation of a political party that was quite disliked by a big portion of the population, but able to get reelected in repeated majorities in part because of a very low voter turnout. The 2015 election momentarily changed that. I don't know how long that moment is. I mean, it was from the low 60s to almost 70% turnout in the election, a big jump, and the new votes almost all went to the Liberal Party. It was less in 2019. It started to come down a little bit. If I had to guess, I hadn't really thought through, Mark, about what the impact of the mail-in ballot will be. I don't know. That might be a big factor. But I have a feeling that there's a sense of loss of purpose for the people who, the movement that got Trudeau into power in 2015. I think a certain proportion of them are going to stay away from the polls. And
there could be disaffection in the Conservative base too. I mean, less enthusiasm.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, that's true.
And that section has gone towards the People's Party of Canada, which was at sort of 0% about 6 months ago, but it's now polling at about 6%. And and they're crystallizing that disaffection that you're talking about. So I don't know.
It's hard to say.
It doesn't have the social movement feel of 2015, however. 2015 was a social movement election where there was a sense of, we are going to get rid of Harper. This one does not have that feel to it. It's more confused, more diffuse, more disappointed, if you want to put it that way. And